Join me as I explore the exciting world of model railways with behind-the-scenes features, step-by-step tutorials, interviews, videos, reviews and much, much more. I'm Dawn Quest and I love building model railways. In this episode, I'm at Woolwich Model Railway Show 2023 at Shrewsbury House in the heart of southeast London. More than 40 exhibitors and traders are here, as are the crowds. Plus, I'll be showing you the big reveal of my brief encounter, Monochrome Model Railway, making its exhibition debut at the show. So here I am at Shrewsbury House early in the morning before everybody's arrived. But one of the first layouts that's arrived is this one, Lambourne from the Dartford Model Railway Club. Pretty soon, all this room behind me is going to be filled with layouts, as will the rest of the house. Can't wait to see the layouts, can't wait to show you what's here. Of course, another layout that's already here is this one, my own, the Brief Encounter Monochrome Model Railway layout. Very dear to my heart, really proud of it. It's making its debut at the show. And if you're here and you take a look, you'll see all the lovely little details. But once you're finished looking at the layout, why don't you pull up a chair and take a seat and watch Brief Encounter on our very special moving picture house right here. So without further ado, onto the layouts. Starting with Quarry Falls, an N-gauge layout representing a North American freelance mining scene set in the 1960s. It operates entirely on DCC via computer control, which has been programmed to recognize and control all of the points and the trains that are being used. Loco Graveyard started life as a 9-foot layout, but has been lovingly extended to a massive 24-foot. I loved these layouts, small and working by name and by nature, all packed into individual vinyl record cases. Their creator Paul describes these as an exercise in minimalism, even by N-gauge standards. He also designs these in a variety of other containers, including toolboxes, lunchboxes, even a coconut. From small and working to busy and buzzing, it wasn't long before the house was packed with visitors. Slightly unusual admissions policy there. I did hear someone try to pass themselves off as over 65 with a packet of Haribo Star Mix, but Emma and Larissa said no. They can be tough sometimes. Back to the layouts, and a number of different themes were on show. Little Totston is a drive-it-yourself layout, designed to entertain younger visitors to shows, and proved immensely popular. As did this lovely layout, Saint-Denis.
Dawn, it says St. Denis on the sign.
It's French.
Oh, okay. Saint-Denis.
At least my grumpy cameraman can pronounce Brief Encounter. And I'll be doing that big reveal in just a minute. From the home of cheese and wine to the Emerald Isle, Ballyconnell Road is a 3mm circular layout with a diameter of 2.1 metres. The layout is based on a fictitious line that was never built between Sligo and Bundoran. Dounreay was flying the flag for British HO scale at the show, and aptly it was transported here today on public transport from Reading. Relham is an N-gauge model railway layout that is based around a small town in which the railway is transitioning from steam to diesel traction. The layout had a fun I Spy game which could be accessed by scanning the QR code. Anyone watching who's old enough to remember On the Buses? I don't, honest. Oakbourne Double O Gauge is a fictitious terminus station set on a truncated secondary route. It survived to serve the town and its factory, which sees significant freight traffic. The layout can run on DC or DCC power. Lambourne from the Dartford Model Railway Club is a double O gauge model of the terminus of the Lambourne Valley Railway, set in the period between the late 1930s and the early 1950s. Operation is by DCC, with switches for points and signals. The Woolwich Model Railway Show was set over 2 floors at Shrewsbury House, plus a Cold War bunker, so there was plenty to see, including these wonderful layouts. It was so lovely to meet some of the people who follow me here on YouTube and to show them Brief Encounter in real life. And as promised, the big reveal of my Brief Encounter Monochrome Model Railway. Welcome to Milford Junction. This is my Brief Encounter Monochrome Model Railway, and I just wanted to show you some of the key features of this layout, some of the things I'm really proud of. So first of all, of course, you can see the layout in its entirety, all in black and white monochrome. Well, actually not black and white, it's 32 different shades of grey. And I'm particularly proud of some of these features along here. I've used these kits, the laser cut kits here, and I've modified them and created a range of little shops. There's Triffids Florists, and there's a little dress shop. And over here you can see a warehouse and the farmhouse. This layout wouldn't be complete without, of course, the lead characters, Trevor Howard and Celia Johnson. And if you look very closely, you can see them right here, their famous goodbye scene. Other features you'll notice are the church with the graveyard, and of course the cinema where Celia Johnson and Trevor Howard had one of their clandestine dates. And if you notice all the way along, there were these lovely little signs, and I had a lot of fun creating these signs in the style of the era, but I had a little fun with the humour, and all of those signs were bespoke from model railway signs. Of course, over here is the station, the very famous station. In the film, it was meant to be in a town outside London, but of course, in reality, it was filmed at Carnforth in Lancashire. And the reason for that was this was during the Second World War, and they couldn't film anywhere near a major city because of the blackouts. Carnforth was far enough away for David Lean to be able to use lighting at night to film his famous express train scene. And I thought it would be a lovely touch to have a working cinema playing the actual film, so after people have come to see the layout, they can get a glimpse of the real film and compare it to the layout. If you like this video, please do like, share, and of course, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of all my future videos.